Hey everybody, welcome back to In the Gutter. Happy New Year. This is my weekly comic book haul. Alright, we start out with the fourth and I think final issue in this series of Archie versus Minor Threats. At the end it says never the end, so maybe it's not over yet for those of you who are dying for more. This is Patton Oswalt, Jordan Bloom, and Timmy Heeg scripts, because it takes three people to write a book this epic. Scott Koblish artwork and cover. Moving on to half of the other one, and with Minor Threats, this is from Dark Horse, issue number 3, the series The Last Devil Left Alive. Also Patton Oswalt, Jordan Bloom, and then Scott Hepburn artwork on this one. This is one of those groovy acetate covering, what do you call it, like see-through not die cut, but you know what I mean. It's got the acetate cover. And it's DCKO number 3 from Scott Snyder and Javi Fernandez. This is actually pretty cool. Like I said before, I don't really like these DC crossovers that much, but because you end up having to buy like 30 books in a month to follow the story. But this was very cool because it's a little bit, it's just the brackets of heroes and villains beating on each other until there's, I guess, going to be one left standing, and it's pretty intriguing so far. I'm enjoying it. All right, and I believe the final Adam Hughes cover, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. This is number 6 of Black Cat. G. Willow Wilson script with Andres Genolet interior artwork. These have been really cool. They're kind of subtle because they're almost monochromatic and they get lost, but who doesn't love Adam Hughes, right? All right, and number 6 of all new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. This is Stephanie Phillips scripts with... where am I? Oh, I didn't write this one down. There it is. Von Randall Interiors. This is a David Marquez cover. And I got a little out of order. So we go. Cruel Universe from EC Comics, the Oni Press in print. So this is volume 2, number 6. This has 3 interior stories inside, and this one is a Mike Huddleston cover. And a companion for the week was Catacomb of Torment, number 7. This is an Ariel Olivetti cover. Again, 3 stories inside. Good stuff. Oh, and I didn't mention it. I think this is 2 weeks worth of stuff because of New Year's. So, I don't know which came out which, but... Crownsville, number 3 from Oni. This is Rodney Barnes and Elia Bonetti. This is a ghost story from, experimenting on young African-American kids. It's only issue 3, and it's kind of like, it feels like a much richer story. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. It's creepy and cool. All right, and then keeping with the long-standing run of Amazing Spider-Man, this is issue number 19. This one is a Pepe Larraz cover and interior artwork with a Joe Kelly script. And this is the miniseries that is going on at the same time, Amazing Spider-Man Torn by J. Michael Straczynski and not Pepe Larraz, but Terry Perez. And this is an Humberto Ramos cover, allegedly. It doesn't look like him, but it's signed. Oh yeah, it is. All right. At a glance, would you say that's Humberto Ramos? Maybe it's the inker. I don't know. All right, and then Dan Panosian's new series from Boom. This is Alice Forever After. Kind of a twist on Alice in Wonderland. This is the first issue, and it's got the Wonderland art is done separately from the London artwork, and it's split by Dan Panosian and Giorgio Spalletta, and Dan Panosian wrote this story. The first one was great. All right, looking forward to more. I like these, the black and white miniseries. This one's Logan, black, white. Okay, take 2. Logan, Black, White, and Blood, number 1. And it's got a cavalcade of writers and artists. Really cool cover by Alex Maleev. Very sincere start. Very violent. I wonder what the head count is for Logan. He's a killer. All right, now stuff's getting real in this book. No spoilers, but holy crap! Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Rite of Spring, number 5. Patrick Horvath. Whew! All right, I don't know this one. I think, is this 6 issues? It's getting close to the end. Crazy twist in this one. I hope you're reading this. If you haven't, wait for the trade and pick it up, or read the one before it and the one after it. Very, very good stuff. All right, and as I always do, we get the Geiger. All 3 covers. So this is issue number 20. This is Jeff Johns and Gary Frank, and Brad Anderson as well. And hey, Rob Lay is in there too. Let's just give all the credits. So this is, I don't know which is A, B, and C, but that's A cover. This is a cover, and this is a cover. So there you go. Yeah, so I always pick up the A, B, and C covers. God knows why. But someday I'm sure I can cash in, you know what I'm saying? All right, everybody. That was a twofer for the week. I hope to get back on a weekly schedule after this. Happy New Year again, and until next time, keep your mind in the gutter.